They gave me for an RTX 3080 gigabyte version, and I have to turn it in by 20 minutes after they open. They used to apparently do it by 3 p.m., but they've changed it now. They crossed it out and put 10:20 a.m. Okay, there's somebody already waiting here. I see 3 cars waiting here. For the hell of it, I'm going to put a chair up and see what happens here. Okay, so now there's 2 chairs out here. There's this other one here with the legs up, and there's a chair that I just put out here. I don't know if I'll actually come back or not, but we'll see what happens. Okay, here's a new notice out here. 1 card per every 30 days. So we'll see what happens here now that we got 2 chairs waiting out here. Okay. Okay, here I am walking up to it. I just went home real quick to get my extra batteries and stuff, and now I'm coming back over here. It's just after 7 p.m. and now there's 5 of us on the line. So I'll see if I can talk to somebody later. Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. What brings you here to Micro Center today?
Well, I actually just came to, I was shopping for a computer, but then I saw the line out here and I wondered what that was all about. And you told me it has to do with a new gaming video card that's coming out, and I thought that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's not just for gaming, it's also for video rendering. So
well,
that's what I'm using it for.
That's what caught my attention. You know, one thing I like to do is make video, but I hate sitting down waiting for it to render, and the computer I have and the time. A video card, apparently this is a video card that'll take a 45-minute rendering and bring it down to maybe like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, and the example I gave you was going from my 1070 to my 3080.
Yeah, exactly. You were right. So that really caught my attention. Price is kind of an issue right now. Is it worth $1,000 for me? I don't know if I'm gonna, if that kind of speed at this point for $1,000, but these probably going to come down in price after a while, don't you think?
They were down in December. When I got my 3080, I only paid $700 for it.
Okay, so they are coming down, but I think like everything, hardware continues to go down.
Right.
I think that's the bottleneck on the rendering is a big issue with making videos for me. So I think this is a big solution.
Yeah, it is. It definitely
I'm going to have to look more into it. I appreciate you flagging me down, telling me about this. It's pretty cool.
We started talking because you saw us waiting on the line.
I'm going to watch your YouTube channel.
Oh, please do.
I'll probably subscribe.
Would you ever consider staying all night waiting to buy something?
That is something that is a whole nother topic. I've thought about it, but you know what? It's like, I think I might do that sometime if there's a reason for it. I think it'd be kind of fun, to camp out and be the first in line. It'd be kind of fun.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time.
Have a good night.
You too. Okay, it's just about 9 o'clock at night now. The store is getting ready to close for the night. And I'm still out here. It's getting a little bit colder. I had to put my heavier coat on. And right now there's 6 of us that are on the line. Number 1 is actually waiting in his car. It's the same guy I interviewed in my last video. So I expect to get another interview out of him later today. So anyway, just wanted to give you a briefing. I'll probably do another one of these every 2-3 hours and we'll see how it goes. Okay, it's about 11 p.m. right now, and I'm still out in front of the Micro Center. Most people are in their cars. I'll show you from the side here. That second car, the white one, is mine, of course. And then mostly, they're all in their cars at this point, including one pair of brothers that decided to bring a tent. So that's their tent that they brought to this event. They are actually numbers 3 and 4, I believe. And then the rest of the people just have their chairs set up. That's my chair there, as it was when I put it earlier. That's where those 2 brothers go, in those 2 spots. And then we have these others, so I guess 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 2 people here. 8, 9, 10 people right now is what it looks like it is. So anyway, that's where we're at. Plenty of chairs and a tent. No people right now. It's about 11 o'clock at night. So, thanks for being interviewed. What brings you here?
I came for a graphics card this morning.
Oh yeah? What time did you get here?
I'd say I got here about 9 p.m. today.
About 9 p.m.?
Mm-hmm.
And right now it looks like you're number 7 online?
Yeah, number 7. There's about 6 people ahead of me. I'm hoping I get lucky today. I'm looking for an RTX 3080, and hopefully that 6 others don't get it before me.
So, are you a gamer or a miner or what?
I mostly bought it for gaming, yes, but I heard there's a bunch of miners come out here and they take all of them, the best they got. Come in pairs of 3, 4. But yes, I'm solely for gaming. Play lots of Call of Duty and stuff.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good to know. I mean, the gamers are trying their best to get these cards, and I hope for the best for you. Anything else you'd like to say?
Not really, but hope I get lucky in the morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, it's 1 o'clock in the morning now. I'm still out in the front here, and it looks like we have about 15 people here. There's 2 in a tent. They're numbers 3 and 4. There's number 1, who's been here longer than me. There's number 2, that's me. And then all the rest here. A lot of people are shy. They don't want to be interviewed yet, but we'll see how it goes by the end of the night. And here's the last chair on the line here. I'll check back in a little bit. A couple hours later now. Let's see what time it is. 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me go take a look at the line again and see what it looks like. Okay, let's see what the list is growing to now. Whoops, on the second page now it looks like. Well, I guess the wind just blew it. 20 people there. Let me go ahead and see. There's the tent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Looks like about 20 people here. People are sacked in for the night. Others are just getting started. Okay, that's where we're at right now. Got a long way to go till daylight. At least another 3.5 hours. Okay, I think it's time for another check of the line. Let's see what time it is now. Oh, just about 5 a.m. Exactly 5 a.m. So let me go out there and take a look. Okay, what does the line look like now? Let's see, it looks like there's 25 here. Let me double check to make sure they didn't go to the second page. So that's it, 25 according to this. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. What does the line look like? We start with the same tent. So we got the same tent here. That's numbers 3 and 4. Here's number 1. Gentleman in the car right behind me. There's my seat, number 2. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so we count 24. I guess there are others that maybe not have signed in yet, just lingering back there. So we'll see how it goes. 5 o'clock in the morning, a massive line, much earlier than we had last time. Okay, let's wait a little bit longer. I think the next thing I'll show is dawn. Right now it's the middle of the night. Oh, we got some special guests here today. Looks like some geese, a whole geese family is coming to the party. We got 2 adults and I guess 4 juniors walking by here at about 20 after 5 in the morning. They were heading for the front door of Micro Center, but I guess when they saw the line, they turned around. Oh well, try again on Tuesday. Okay, it's just after 7 a.m. I'm still in front of the Micro Center. It's just past dawn, but it's an overcast day today. There was water delivered here. I'm not sure if somebody ordered it or what, but nobody's touched it. The list, we have 28 people that have signed in, but I think there's more than that. I think some just didn't want to sign in. So we'll have to see how that works out. We moved the chairs around a little bit. That's number 1. That's my chair, number 2. We got 2 people here in this blank spot that we know about. They're here. And then the rest of the people down the line. A lot of conversations overnight with people. Just almost none of them want to talk though, so I got very few interviews. Tried my best. And that's the end of the line over there. So less than 3 hours and we'll find out what's going on. I am worried that none of us have seen the truck yet, so we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, it looks like the truck has arrived. So I'll take a picture of it here. It's backed in. Keystone is the one that does it. So they're unloading it now. I hope there's a lot of 3080s in there. Hi, how you doing? What brings you to Micro Center today?
I'm looking to pick up a RTX 3070 for an upgraded rig of mine.
Have you gotten one of those yet?
I haven't had any luck. I've only come here 3 times in the last couple of months. Last time I came in, nothing, no cards, got sent away at the door. Yesterday I came in, made it to the door, ran out of cards.
Oh, I've lived through that once. My first time here, right to the door, and they ran out.
Ran out of cards. It's just not luck.
But the second time it scored a 3080.
Nice. Yeah. I'm just looking to get a 3070. I'm not even being you know, too bold on this stuff. So.
Well, you know what happened in my case? There was so many cards delivered that day that I was here for a 3070. But once I got to the glass, they would put them in the glass then in December.
Right.
And I saw those 3080s, my feet would not move.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, I was like, if the 80 is available, do I take an 80? And I'm still on the fence about it. I'm still trying to figure out if the opportunity presents itself, do I jump the gun and just say take the, oh sorry, I'm gonna curse for you, but if I just take a 3080 or just settle with the 3070. You know, at this point I'm not too sure. Again, hopefully if it's available and I'm there and I get an opportunity to do it, I'll do it. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully.
What's going to be your primary use for this card?
So I'm an illustrator. I make like manga and I draw comics, stuff like that. So in order for me to use my computer properly with the tablet, as well as stream and play games, and just use it as a primary art station, I need to upgrade everything. So I've got all the parts that I've needed so far. New motherboard, new CPU, but I just don't have the proper graphics card. So hopefully I can get one today or relatively in the near future. Hopefully today though, specifically today. Just so I can continue to progress and make my art.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that somebody's going to be using it for productivity.
Yeah.
You know, I use mine primarily for video editing and stuff for my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You know, but it also opens up other doors for me by having a nice powerful one.
Yeah, I was looking to do that too sometime in the near future as well, as like make videos and be able to do the editing software. And I know like with graphic designers, they don't even recommend 3070s or 3080s. They actually recommend a slightly older, weaker card. But for what I do specifically, it's not just Photoshop. You know what I mean? I'm using Clip Studio, Photoshop, Illustrator. I'm using everything. So in order to do that, I need more power than something they recommended. So.
Well, that's great. I really wish you luck today.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, take care.
Thanks.
Well, at this point, I have to tell you what happened. Unfortunately, I couldn't catch it on film. We were sitting there, it's about maybe 8:30, 8:35, and then suddenly an employee of Micro Center walked out. He came to the front of the line where there was like 4 or 5 of us huddled, and he asked, so who is the first one on line? And I said, that gentleman in the car, and I pointed to the person who I will interview after you see this. He said, looked in the car, signaled him over, he came out of the car, and he said, and you? I said, I'm number 2, and these 2 guys here are number 3 and 4, and I think you're number 5 or 6, I forget. I pointed to the ones that were all huddled around at the front of the line talking. So he goes, well, we got 4 cards in today. So the first 4 people on the line will get their choice. So I asked, well, what'd you get? And he goes, we got 3 3080s and 1 3060. So the front guy sat down. He said, what would you like? He said, I'll take a 3080. And then he went to me, what would you like? And I said, 3080, please. And then he asked number 3. He said 3080 as well. And then his brother's employee just said, well, then you get the 3060 if you want it. And he nodded yes. And then the general manager walked out for a moment and said, you did write on there that they only have till 1020, right? The employee said, yes, I did. So that was it. We had probably 35 people on the line and 4 cards came in. 3 of them were 3080s and 1 3060. Nobody else got anything. So you never know what's going to happen. It's all throwing the dice. You go and spend the whole night out there like myself and a bunch of other people did, and you hope for the best. And in this case, only the first 4, which were the ones that were there before 9 o'clock p.m., were the ones that actually got the cards. So just keep that in mind for the next time.
So, how you doing? It looks like you scored here at Micro Center today, huh?
Yeah, I got a Gigabyte RTX 3080. Waited all night since 4 p.m., but it was worth it.
You were number 1, right?
Number one.
Number 1.
Yep.
I was number 2, and I got the same card.
Yep.
I'll put mine on the camera in a moment.
I feel bad, you know?
Yeah,
There's so many people waiting online. They only had 4.
Yeah,
but
we had what, about 35 people out here.
They're around there, yeah.
And I'd say what, we had about 20 some odd that spent the whole night.
Yep. It was a very cold night too, so I feel sorry for some people, but you win some, you lose some, right?
Yeah. Well, that's great. Thanks for talking.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Okay, take care. Well, it was a long wait, long tiring wait. I mean, from the time I showed up here to what time it is now, we're talking about 15 hours, and it's not done yet. I have to take this voucher they gave me for an RTX 3080 gigabyte version, and I have to turn it in by 20 minutes after they open. They used to apparently do it by 3 p.m., but they've changed it now. They crossed it out and put 10:20 a.m., which is 20 minutes after they open. But I'm not all done yet. I got nearly an hour to go before the store opens, so it's going to be over a 16-hour event for me to have gotten this card. along with paying for it, of course.
So here she is, the Gigabyte RTX 3080 Vision card, which is actually all white. It has some, I guess, brushed aluminum backplate and also what looks like aluminum front plate to me based upon the pictures I've seen. I have not opened this up yet. I'll be making a separate video where I open this up. It'll go into this PC and it will stay there because it matches the color theme. The 3080 that I have in there right now, the EVGA, will be saved for my next primary editing rig build, which is coming up soon. So please, if you got anything out of this, or if you just want to see those future builds, please consider subscribing to my channel. A thumbs up would also help. So until next time, take care, be safe, and please be healthy.